Hello everybody, this is Andrew Riggio, the commentary dentist, bringing you opinion without sugarcoating. Today what I'm going to do is give a review of a new game out for the iPhone called RocketPack. It's made by a company called Caffeinated, which is an indie developer. 4 people worked on the project, and I was very lucky to get to interview them. The 2 that actually came to the conference call that I got to speak with were E.J. Coughlin, who is the design lead, and Alexei Prohorenko, and I hope I'm saying your name right, Alexei, so if you need me to correct it, let me know. I will do my best in the future to get it right. We had a great conversation about the game, and they sent me some really awesome screenshots, and we talked about the game at length. RocketPack is a new game in the jumper kind of genre, only there's some really new twists to it, one of which is you have total freedom of movement. You are not limited by where there are platforms or other things getting in your way in the game. So it's kind of cool in that regard. It's the open city version of a jumper game. Another thing is it has a really awesome look to it. For those of you who are steampunk fans or retro fans, it really has a lot of those kind of elements. Your hero in the game, a little character called Jack Sparks, zips around the screen, and he's got these awesome looking giant goggles on, and he's got this huge belt holding it on going from shoulder to hip with this giant brass buckle, and these really cool looking flared gloves. It's really a neat little character they've designed as the hero of the game. Of course, there has to be some challenge to it, so the little quirk is that your rocket pack only has a finite amount of fuel. And there are fuel pellets or energy pellets scattered around the screen that you have to go and collect, because if your rocket pack runs out, then you're going to go down in flames like the Hindenburg. Now, there are some power-ups you can get that'll help you with your quest to stay fully energized with your rocket pack. One of which is a parachute, so that if you should run out of gas, you actually only drop at a slow rate and can sort of weave back and forth a little bit as you fall and try and cross the path of an energy pellet that'll help you get back underway. Another one is a general speed upgrade, which will let you zip around the screen better and collect more energy pellets more rapidly, which is, of course, always to your advantage because time is everything. And finally, there is a rocket upgrade, which will let you really kind of kick in the afterburners for maybe 7 or 8 seconds before the power-up runs out, for those times when you really need an awesome burst of speed. The game is available on the iPhone App Store now. It just came out 2 days before I'm making this video, so it's very new. It's in its early release stage, and it's only 99 cents. They told me that the price will be going up in the not-too-distant future because they're doing pretty well with it, and they're gauging customer interest, and it really is kind of doing fairly well, so they're excited about that. But on top of everything else that's great about the game, and I'll be including some screenshots as we go, it's an independent developer company, which means they've got heart. They're not a big soulless developer with legions and legions of people slaving away in cubicles. These are people who got together, they met on the job, they decided they wanted to do something cool, and this is one of the results. So they need the support of the iPhone game-playing universe to keep producing awesome titles like this. So when you take a look at the screenshots, the first one I'm going to put up is a splash screen that shows what the intro looks like for the game. You can get a really nice picture of Jack Sparks on there with his really impressive eyewear. The next one I'm going to put up is going to be a level intro screen, and the third one I'm going to put up is an actual gameplay screen, which is kind of cool because it really lets you see that you're going to have a lot of freedom, to move around. The game is totally controlled by the accelerometer in the iPhone, and it's designed to work best with the iPhone 4 generation devices because it really takes advantage of the graphics capability there. But the programmers are very talented, so they designed very lean code. And what that means for your gameplay experience is fewer skips and stops and all those other things that plague, really poorly written software. So I think that when you try the game out, you're going to have a blast. Your boss is going to hate you because this game is going to totally suck you in, and you're going to end up spending endless hours tilting your iPhone left and right and zipping around with your jetpack attached to your back. So I would love it if you guys would take a look at the game and provide feedback on how much you like it. The comment section is below. And once again, feel free to subscribe and share, and I look forward to talking with you all again real soon.
Every single day, things get in my way. things.